Singapore, Tanjong Pagar District, March 15, 1988, Sunday morning, 9:15 a.m. The air is thick with humidity, the kind that makes your shirt stick to your back within minutes. But inside Master Lau Hon Kung's private kung fu school, the atmosphere is different, controlled, focused. The polished wooden floor reflects morning light through narrow windows. 8 students sit along the east wall cross-legged, watching, waiting. This is not a regular training session. Master Lau's school operates on invitation only. No signs, no advertisements, just word of mouth among serious martial artists in Southeast Asia. The school occupies the 2nd floor of a weathered shophouse building. Downstairs, a textile merchant sells fabric. Upstairs, Master Lau teaches traditional southern Chinese kung fu systems. Choi Li Fut, Hung Gar, his own family system, passed down through 4 generations. Wooden practice dummies stand in the corners. Heavy bags hang from reinforced ceiling beams. The walls are bare except for a single scroll with calligraphy that reads, "Respect all styles, but test your own." This morning, that philosophy is about to be tested in a way no one expected. Standing in the center is Daniel Koh, 29 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall, 178 pounds of conditioned muscle and scar tissue. Daniel is not a kung fu practitioner, he is a Muay Thai champion. Born and raised in Singapore, he started training at age 13. By 17, he was competing professionally. By 22, he had 27 professional fights, 24 wins, 18 by knockout. His leg kicks are legendary in Southeast Asian fight circuits. Not flashy high kicks, low kicks, targeted at the calf, the thigh, the nerve clusters that shut down mobility. In his career, Daniel has broken 8 opponents' legs with those kicks. Not intentionally. Just the result of full-power technique meeting inadequate defense. He stands in his fighting stance now. Weight forward, hands up, loose. His shins visibly hardened from years of conditioning. He wears black shorts and a gray tank top. No gloves, no shin guards. This is not a sanctioned match. This is a private demonstration, a challenge, a test. Master Lau sits near the north wall, hands folded, expression neutral. 63 years old, small, wiry, with the calm presence of someone who has seen every variation of ego and technique. Next to him stands a man most students did not recognize 30 minutes ago, Jet Li, 25 years old, 5 feet 7 inches, 145 pounds, dark blue tracksuit, no uniform, no rank indication. He is not warming up, not stretching, just standing, breathing, observing. The students know who he is. 5-time national wushu champion of China, star of Shaolin Temple. His speed in competition so exceptional judges reviewed footage in slow motion. But Daniel Koh does not follow wushu. He trains fighters, fights fighters. When he heard a movie star martial artist was visiting, he asked for this opportunity. Not to disrespect, simply to test whether traditional Chinese martial arts could withstand full-contact striking systems like Muay Thai. Master Lau had agreed to the demonstration under specific conditions. One technique, full power, genuine intent. Jet Li would respond appropriately. No egos, no injuries, just honest evaluation. Daniel agreed. He respected Master Lau. But privately, he believed the outcome was decided. Movie techniques do not survive real striking power. Nobody can deal with a professional Muay Thai low kick delivered with full commitment. One student, Wei Chen, would later write in his journal that the tension was not hostile, it was anticipatory. Everyone understood they were about to witness something significant. Master Lau walks to the center, positioning himself between them. He speaks in Mandarin, then English. This is not about winning or losing. This is about understanding. Daniel, you will demonstrate your technique with full power. Jet Li will respond with appropriate defense. We are here to learn, not to compete. Agreed? Both men nod. Daniel rolls his shoulders once, shakes out his legs. He is loose, confident. He has done this thousands of times. The mechanics are ingrained. The power is automatic. Jet Li does not move, does not adjust, just continues standing in that same relaxed alignment. Hands at his sides, expression unchanged. Master Lao steps back to his position. The 8 students lean forward slightly. The room feels smaller suddenly. The humidity seems heavier. Somewhere outside, a car horn sounds. A door closes. Normal Sunday morning sounds. But inside this training hall, time has slowed. Master Lao gives the command. Begin. Daniel does not rush. He takes one measured step forward, closing distance, establishing range. He is a professional. He understands spacing, understands timing. He chambers his right leg slightly, the preparation for a low kick so subtle that only trained fighters would recognize it. And then he throws it. A full-power Muay Thai low kick. Not a testing strike, not a controlled demonstration. Real power, real speed, real intent. His shin travels in an arc toward Jet Li's left calf, the classic target for shutting down an opponent's mobility. The technique that has ended fights in the first round. The kick that has broken bones. But something happens that none of the students fully processed in real time. Jet Li's left leg moves, not a step back, not a retreat, a rotation. His foot pivots, his knee turns outward, and his shin angles forward at precisely 45 degrees. His timing is not reactive, it is predictive. He moves as Daniel's kick is still traveling, meeting it at the exact point where maximum force will collide with maximum structure. The sound is sharp, immediate, a crack that echoes in the confined space, not the sound of impact on soft tissue, the sound of bone meeting bone, hardened shin meeting conditioned shin. But the angle is everything. Daniel's kick, traveling horizontally with rotational force, meets Jet Li's shin positioned at that 45-degree angle, creating a deflection rather than a direct collision. The force does not transfer into Jet Li's structure. It redirects, downward, outward, into empty space. Daniel's leg continues past its target, his balance compromised for just a fraction of a second. And in that fraction, something else happens that the students would debate for months afterward. Daniel's calf, the lower part of his kicking leg, suddenly goes numb. Not pain, numbness, a dead leg sensation. The nerves have been overloaded. The impact point, that precise 45-degree angle, struck a nerve cluster that shut down motor function temporarily. Daniel's weight shifts unexpectedly. His planted foot adjusts, trying to compensate. He does not fall. He is too experienced for that. But his rhythm is broken. His technique, which should have landed with fight-ending power, has dissipated into nothing. He steps back, shaking his leg, trying to restore sensation. His face shows confusion more than pain. What just happened? Jet Li has not moved from his position. His left leg is back on the ground, weight centered, hands still at his sides. His expression has not changed. No smile, no reaction. Just that same calm observation. The 8 students are silent, processing. Wei Chen would later write that he had to replay the moment in his mind multiple times before he understood the mechanics. The timing, the angle, the precision required to meet a full-power Muay Thai kick, not with force, but with structure. Master Lao remains seated. His expression has not changed either, but those who trained with him for years would recognize the subtle satisfaction in his eyes. Not pride, not vindication. Simple confirmation of principles he had taught for decades. Daniel Koh stands opposite Jet Li, still working sensation back into his leg. He is a professional fighter. He has been hurt before. He has been knocked down before. But this is different. This was not force overcoming force. This was something else entirely. Technique, Timing, understanding of body mechanics at a level he has never encountered. The room remains suspended in that strange silence, the kind of silence that follows an event people need time to comprehend. After approximately 15 seconds, Daniel steps forward, not aggressively, respectfully. He bows slightly to Jet Li. "Can you show me again? Slower?" His English is accented but clear. His tone is genuine. No ego, no embarrassment, just the request of one martial artist to another. Jet Li nods once. He speaks quietly, his English functional but careful. The kick is strong, very strong, but timing is before power, and angle is before timing. You commit to target, I commit to angle. Your power goes away from my structure, not through it. He demonstrates the shin position again, the 45-degree angle, the rotation of the foot, the alignment of the knee. It looks simple, but the students watching understand it is anything but simple. The timing window is perhaps a quarter of a second. Too early, and the kick adjusts. Too late, and the full power lands. The angle must be exact, 5 degrees off, and the deflection fails. This is not a technique that can be performed casually. This is refined skill, thousands of repetitions, deep understanding of biomechanics, years of pressure testing. Daniel Koh watches carefully. He asks questions. Jet Li answers patiently. The demonstration shifts from challenge to education. Master Lao stands and joins them. He adds context, explains the principle in Southern Chinese martial arts systems, the concept of meeting force at angles rather than opposing it directly, the philosophy of using 4 ounces to deflect 1,000 pounds. For the next 20 minutes, the 3 men work through variations. Daniel throws the kick again, controlled power this time. Jet Li demonstrates the defense multiple times from different ranges against different angles of attack. The 8 students watch, absorbing, learning. When the session ends, Daniel shakes Jet Li's hand. "I have fought many opponents. I have trained with champions, but I have never experienced anything like that. You did not stop my power. You redirected it, made it irrelevant. That is," he searches for the word, "different." Jet Li responds simply, "Muay Thai is very effective, very strong, but every system has principles. If you understand principles, you can respond to any technique, not because you are stronger, because you are precise." Daniel nods. He understands now. This was not about proving which style is superior. This was about understanding that effectiveness transcends style. That true martial skill is not about overpowering opponents, but about understanding mechanics, timing, and angles so deeply that power becomes secondary. The students begin to disperse. Normal training will resume. But the morning's demonstration will be discussed for months, years, decades in some cases. Wei Chen's journal entry from March 15, 1988 concludes with this observation. "I have trained for 6 years. I have seen many demonstrations, but today I understood something fundamental. Master Lao always teaches us that martial arts is not about fighting. It is about understanding. Today, I saw what that means." Jet Li did not defeat Daniel Koh. He showed him a principle, and Daniel, to his credit, had the wisdom to recognize it. No official record exists of this demonstration. No photographs, no video. Master Lao's school did not document such things. The 8 students were the only witnesses beyond the 3 participants, but those who were present never forgot. In the years that followed, Daniel Koh would occasionally reference the time in Singapore when asked about the hardest opponent he ever faced. He never provided details, just acknowledged that he encountered something in that private training hall that changed his understanding of martial arts. Jet Li, according to those close to him during that period, rarely discussed the incident. It was not a fight, not a victory, simply a demonstration of principles he had trained since childhood. Nothing unusual, nothing remarkable, just the application of timing, structure, and understanding. The kind of application that separates technical knowledge from genuine skill. Master Lao continued teaching for another 15 years before retiring. His students, including Wei Chen, carried forward the lessons of that morning. Not the specific technique, but the underlying principle. That martial arts, at its highest level, is not about force. It is about understanding force so completely that you can redirect it, neutralize it, make it irrelevant. March 15, 1988. Singapore. 8 witnesses. 1 moment, 1 kick, 1 deflection, and a lesson that would echo through decades of training. The moment when power met precision, and precision demonstrated that it understood exactly what power was trying to do.